Hi YouTube, thanks for watching. Edward here. Just a quick video to talk about a few things about what I'm involved in, and some updates about certain platforms, and also my general overall portfolio, and as to what I'm 100% focused on. So I've narrowed down a lot of things. I've sifted out a lot of things that just weren't serving me, in my general life and everything, and everything that I'm doing. So a couple of days ago, I posted a video about my daily choice, and then all of a sudden, I had a lot of people coming into my inbox, asking me, am I promoting other businesses? What am I focused on? And I sensed there was some sort of panic as to what I was doing with other businesses such as Trillant. So let me just lay things out. Not that I needed to, not that I need to kind of talk necessarily. Just at the end of the day, this is we all have our own personal journey, and we all have our own reasons why we are in this industry and what we do, and we all have other things on, and I know a lot of people have different multiple streams of income. So, my main focuses are, number one business, number one platform for me is Trillant. Okay, I've said this so many times, and nothing has changed there. Of course, I have other income streams, businesses, opportunities, and people are asking me, have I given up on Trillant? Answer is absolutely not. Quite the reverse. I've put a lot into Trillant. I've put, and prior to Trillant, I put a lot into Pariba, and I built a lot up. As I've often explained countless times to people, that a lot of these businesses, particularly those businesses that are related to sort of, the passive income side, aside from Trillant or aside from any specific business, you've got to be very, very careful about how you promote it and how you get it out there. And obviously, none of us are showing our back office within those platforms, or at least we shouldn't really be, because we're not financial advisors, and we don't want to generate a kind of a false impression about what we're doing, and sharing a lot of information about how much you're earning, and the money that you're making, and so on, can be interpreted in different ways, and there's so much that could go wrong by doing that. By promoting it in that way, you could damage not only your journey as an entrepreneur, but you could also damage the company that you're promoting, and also you could put a lot of other members who are part of that particular opportunity at risk as well, by sharing out your businesses in the wrong way. And I'm not just talking about any specific business here, I'm talking about any business generally, particularly those businesses in the crypto space, passive income earning opportunities, trading, and so on and so forth. So you've got to be very ethical. You've got to be looking to promote in the right way. So that's one reason why I've been kind of holding off slightly from Trillant, for those key reasons, and also Trillant have become very strict, as we know. This is nothing new there, about how we promote. They've got a lot of great promotion tools in the back office, and we are able to promote based on what they advise, and based on the tools and the videos that they got in the back office, as long as they are unchanged, and as long as you're not showing your back office, and in general, from a marketer, because I am an online marketer, in general, I found it better to promote any business with a certain amount of giving out a certain amount of curiosity. So giving out a lot of promises and predictions, and sharing a lot of a lot of what doing it in the way a lot of people are doing, is not really necessarily the best way anyway. So getting people onto a generic capture page or lead capture page, and that would work not only for one business, could easily work for another business. So that's why I've kind of toned down slightly about the different lead capture pages that I'm using, simply because if your capture pages on the whole are generic, like they should be, they're going to be easily, you're going to be able to promote one business or another, regardless, because they're going to work for all your businesses, and then getting people onto your mailing list, you're going to be able to promote in that way. So that's what I do, is I promote Trillant behind the scenes. I'm very, very energetic. I'm very active in promoting Trillant. I talk to a lot of people, and this is what you guys should be doing as well. I talk to a lot of people, and I've built up a huge following behind the scenes, my mailing list and so on. And I talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, and this is the way it should be. And I'm busy, I'm it's just because of what I upload onto YouTube, and just because of the content I upload publicly should not dictate to you as to what I'm doing or what I'm passionate about. And just because a couple of days ago I uploaded a video about My Daily Choice does not mean I'm automatically suddenly dropping other businesses. We all have multiple streams of income, and those two businesses, My Daily Choice and Trillant, are two totally different businesses. They're like chalk and cheese. My reasons for promoting My Daily Choice is because I have a personal interest in my health and weight loss and fitness and muscle building, and I like to go to the gym. But all in all, I like to just generally keep in shape. That's as simple as that. And My Daily Choice is a great business for that. I am an entrepreneur, and if I can promote great businesses that do absolute wonders for my mental health and physical health and my general condition, and I'm all in, absolutely, and it produces an income stream for me, which is wonderful, because that's what I do. I work from home. We a lot of us, who are following me here, and I appreciate you doing so. We have multiple streams of income. We do, we are into working from home, and great. A lot of you do have multiple streams of income. So why shouldn't I? And why wouldn't you recommend that? Why wouldn't you encourage me to do that? Because, just because some people regard me as a sort of leader, I don't even think of myself particularly as a leader. I've been labeled as that in the past, but I'm an introvert. I like to do it my way, and I have my reasons why. My reasons are my own, and I promote because I want to make a lot of money, obviously, but I do it in my way, and things are going incredibly well. In fact, right now, with things that are that I've sort of narrowed down, and I'm the things that I'm focused on are really providing me with a greater income than I've ever experienced in this industry, period. Back in 2016, back in 2015, I had a lot of explosive growth, but it also came with a lot of other things that I didn't need. And one of the reasons, why I toned it down a bit is simply because that explosive growth, I put in 12, 13, sometimes 10, 12 hours a day just on the online business, and I was had tunnel vision. And one of the reasons I had a divorce, and I got into a divorce and had issues in my family, is because I neglected my other responsibilities in my life. And you don't want to do that. Now I focus on fitness, I focus on health, I focus on my a large percentage on my personal life and everything that's going on. And as a result, I've actually made a lot more friends out of it in doing so, within the online space. So I've got a lot more better connections, fewer connections, but better connections, more quality connections than I've ever had. And also I'm actually making more money than I ever did, in spite of the explosive growth that I used to have back in those days. So, and the money is more passive. The money is something that's built up over time, and it's just wonderful. So I'm grateful for the choices I've made. And really, with regards to the online space, I've really got just two businesses that I'm really focused on mostly. I've got other things. I got local businesses here in Japan. I got investments that are very passive, forex trading, and they're going incredibly well. I'm making a really, really good income, above average full-time income. Just with the stuff with the investments I've got here locally in Japan. but in addition to that, within this space, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Within this space, I've got mostly just two businesses that I'm really focused on. My Daily Choice for, my health and fitness and the products that I just love. And it's a good quality network marketing company that I like to get behind and I enjoy. And I love the team support and everything is just going well. They've got a wide variety of great products that I love. And it doesn't conflict with anything with my other business, which is Trillant. So Trillant really is, a fabulous business, and I've put a lot into it. And really it is my number one business, Trillant. So I love what they're doing, what they're bringing out, what they're working towards. I love their focus, and I just have a great belief that there is a great project in here with Trillant. So that's just a sort of highlight of what I'm doing. And I've got a lot of other things, like the rest of us. We've got private things going on, and I've got to focus on that. And I've done a video about, the unfortunate situation about my father, but that's, that is what it is. It's my business. It's my issue. We all go through that. We all have loved ones that, unfortunately pass away, and that's happened, and my father who passed away, the last thing he would expect me to do is just to give up everything, just because he passed away. Quite the reverse. He would expect me to keep going, and, for the rest of us, nobody would expect us to give up and quit our job just because somebody in the family passed away. So I'm not quitting anything. Absolutely. Quite the reverse. And I want my father to look down on me and wherever he is up in heaven or whatever you believe, and be proud, and that's what I'm working towards. So I'm balancing out my life better than I've ever done so, and things are going great. I've got some great income streams that I highly recommend. So I'm promoting Trillant mostly on the back end, and I talk to a lot of people pretty much on a daily basis. Although I'm not necessarily uploading videos so much these days and doing so much on social media, I'm very active. But it's mostly to where I need to put my focus on. And also I'm doing obviously My Daily Choice, which I love the products, but from a lifestyle point of view, because I love what it provides. And also the tools. And another thing, within My Daily Choice, we've got a huge, very advanced travel portal that's just really seriously made a huge upgrade. And there's an entire back office section within My Daily Choice. It's all centered around setting up an entire travel business, if that's of interest to you. Okay, so here on my screen here at My Daily Choice, we've got a travel business system set up. You can purchase. You don't have, now from now on, you do not have to purchase a monthly portal. There's no monthly fees here. Okay, obviously, it is advisable to purchase for your business to keep it going, and you want to have business volume, you want to have personal volume within your business. However, you're not required to get involved in the travel side of this platform using a monthly subscription like you used to, and like you do with a lot of other platforms. If you're someone who travels but you don't travel so often, maybe once a year, you're not committed to setting up a subscription that's monthly, and you're thinking, I'm not even using this and I'm paying monthly. You don't have to worry about that. You can purchase travel savings at the price you choose. For example, you could pay $199 and have $1,500 that you can spend on for example, at hotels and cruises and excursions. Okay, those three things, in order to take advantage of these what we call the travel savings. But in addition to that, you also get access to multiple platforms and portals that's already going to give you discounts regardless of these packages. So these packages are actually going to give you discounts mostly with cruises obviously hotels, which is a big thing for most people. If you're staying in hotels, you can have great discounts using these prepaid travel plans, and also excursions. So there's a huge platform, huge way of benefiting from that, and also you can actually give away travel cards as well for those three things. But in addition to that, you're already saving on other things like rental cars, flights, and so many other things. There's a lot in there that you can save on anyway. So I could you could get in on this, and you could start an entire travel business. You could be giving away gift cards that would only for example, so you could, for example, purchase $100 pack. You could purchase. You'd pay $10, for example, gift card, and you're giving away $100. All right, so that's one card. But if you purchase a pack, for example, and if you pay $135 for an entire pack, you could get 20 people potentially on board. And where they could take advantage of $100. But what they get is they get access to an entire platform, a portal, where they can have discounts, further discounts on all kinds of travel deals. But obviously the $100 that they get from the gift card, they can use that on, for example, hotels, which is a big thing. Okay. And excursions and cruises and stuff. But in addition to that, they could also save anyway by having access to the portal through other things such as flights, rental cars, and so on. So there's a lot of stuff available here. So you could run an entire travel business right from your back office. You could manage it. You could send cards. You could send travel cards. You can transfer cards to your team. There's an entire system here built within My Daily Choice. Anyway, I've already mentioned about other aspects of My Daily Choice, such as the products, the other health products that I'm loving, the weight loss, the gut health, the cosmetics, the CBD products, so many other things. You've got an entire product range that I know that a lot of people are already using pretty much daily anyway, when they're purchasing stuff every day elsewhere. So they could be purchasing it from their own platform, and making money from it. So anyway, I didn't really want to make this video necessarily about specifically My Daily Choice, but I've already explained that yes, my general focus, my interests are basically two businesses: Trillant, which I'm not talking so much about in this video, I realize, simply because we're not showing our back office, we're not showing too much about that platform, but I want people to understand that I am 100% focused. I'm mostly promoting that behind the scenes, but I'm also doing My Daily Choice. So those are my general main focuses with my businesses. So anyway, if you want to connect with me and talk about My Daily Choice or Trillant, which is Trillant is a crypto-based passive income earning opportunity, with a project that's really basically just got started, and we've got some incredible things coming in the pipeline. A great project to be a part of. Then get with me, chat with me, talk to me, and that's that's the way we're doing things. Anyway, I'm going back to the UK any minute for obviously my father's funeral and to help my mother. So I'm probably going to be offline. So if I don't get back to you, that's why. That's obviously my main focus at the moment. But I'm keeping my business going. Obviously, why wouldn't I? Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll be in touch. All right, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Really appreciate it. Okay, bye for now.